I am that what Psalms was talking about. This is me. I am being crucified. My tongue is like, this is what the Psalms is talking about me. So he's preaching to them, even at the point of death, to tell them this is the Psalms that I'm repeating it to you, so you know who I am.
Why would he choose the specific Psalm, God, why have you forsaken me, if
Yes,
Jesus has
let's look
God's
at this
knowledge?
Psalm, and I will tell you why he's chosen this. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, great. I think it's Psalms 22, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Isn't that Psalms 22 where the my Lord, why have you forsaken? Let me see. Hold on, let me pull that up. Can you pull up Psalms 22 for me, please? Oh, okay. Is that Psalms 22 for my Lord, why have you forsaken me? Yeah, I believe it is. Hold on. Hold on, just to get this. Psalms. Chronicles.
I'm going to try and restart the phone because I have no internet in here.
Judges, hold on.
Huh?
Let me take. Do you have your phone on you?
You want me to look up the scripture for
Yeah,
you?
just go ahead and pull up Psalms 22 for me. Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. And let's see.
Okay. You want to talk to me after?
Okay, I don't have my glasses. My God, why have you? Can you read that?
Yes,
'Cause
it says, my God,
Okay.
why have you forsaken me? Why art thou so far from helping me and from the words of my roaring? I cry in the daytime, but you don't hear me. And in the night season I am not silent, but you are holy. You inhabit Israel.
Okay, so he's reminding them of this. He's trying to tell you at the point of death. He's saying, this is talking about me on
But
the
he's
cross.
saying God's help is far from him.
No.
He literally says God's help is so far
This is
from
what
him.
this is what the psalmist is saying. The person who wrote the Psalms is crying out to God. And he's telling him that this psalm was talking about his crucifixion.
Could you put up the original Psalm of David before Jesus quoted it?
Yeah, this is what we just read. Psalms 22. This is from
Okay.
David, yeah?
This is David.
This is what he wrote.
Okay.
So this should be very clear now.
Yeah, so of course, but David is a God.
What?
David is not God.
No, but David is writing this,
Yeah.
and Jesus is quoting it. He's quoting always the Old Testament for the Jews because they know the Old Testament and they know what it means. So when he's quoting this, he's saying this is about my crucifixion. This is what it's talking about. Psalms 22 is about. That's why he quoted it. He wasn't trying to say, "Oh, my God has left me." No, he's saying this is my cry because this is written about me. I'm preaching to you right now that this is me. I am the Messiah. I am the one.
Why would this be about him?
Because this is about him. If you read it, it talks about him. If you read that, that's what it's talking about. Is that he is the one who's being sacrificed and the one who's suffering, and it's about his suffering, and it's everything about that. That's a prayer that he's showing them. So there should no doubt in your mind that Jesus has nothing to do with like dying on the cross and Jesus is dead. Who told you that Jesus is dead or that God is dead? That has nothing to do with that. Yeah, well then we don't think that God is dead. So how can you leave Christianity based on something such a misunderstanding?
It's not the only thing that led me to leave
Tell me what else is there?
But this concept of God being dead and alive at the same time.
Okay, listen. Let me. No, not at the same. What do you mean? Listen. So
God
either
being bodily
okay.
dead.
So either you didn't catch because you're a Catholic, and I know Catholicism does not give the in-depth scripture to their people the way that it should be. That's why I'm just going to say that because I know what's going on in Catholic. Now, if you go back to Genesis, listen. The promise of Messiah coming and dying was in the Genesis. It says, one will come from her seed who will crush your feet, who will crush your head, and you will bite his ankle, right? The snake, right? So that's about Satan. So when Jesus is on the cross, Satan is biting his ankle, meaning he's temporarily, he got in, But he thought, oh, I killed him. But he didn't know that that's God. He's going to come back in 3 days.
Morocco, they killed their Belgium today.
That's fine.
In the name of Allah.
All right, good for
One
them.
God.
Good for them. Good for
Finish.
them. Good for them.
You should stop talking today.
No. Why would we
Okay.
start talking about it? About what? Who
That's
killed?
it. Morocco, Muslim country beats Christian country today. In the name of Allah.
Allah.
One God.
Oh, you breathe out. Oh, wow.
That's
That's
it.
all you guys can do because you have nothing else to win on. Just because you win a game.
We win all the way in everything.
Yeah.
We beat you in
He's not
everything.
Muslim. He's a kafir. He's not Muslim.
Yeah, he beats you in everything.
Oh, he
In
could be a
everything.
mental case. I don't care who he is.
I'm not making fun of you. No.
He's a crazy guy. For you, he's very well because he's crazy.
You play football in India?
Look at him. Look at this guy. This is the guy that you think is smart, right?
Yeah. Do you play
Okay.
football?
How do you see?
Football.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you play
So you think Islam is on football? If Islam wins football, Islam has won.
Islam
Oh
is
man,
winning
that's how weak
because
Islam
today
is. Just because they win a football
Morocco
game, that means they won. My God.
Today, Morocco beats Belgium 2-0.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why you're happy, huh?
Yeah, that's why he's saying Islam won.
We beat
Also, Islam is now, if they win a football game, they won. Islam cannot win on anything except if they win one game by 2 goals, they've won. I don't know what happened to that girl, but I'm sorry for her because she said that she's a Catholic and now she's a Muslim, and her objection to Christianity is because God cannot die. And I showed her, and he said, why did Jesus say, my God, why have you forsaken? I told him it's Psalms 22. Jesus was preaching to the people standing around who were Jews that he is the Messiah because he quoted that verse. And now she walked away. I hope God will find her back because she's lost, and I'm sorry to hear that. God bless you all. Jesus is Lord.